Breathe in deep. Hold it. Release. Breathe in deep. Hold it. Release. Last one. Breathe in deep. Release. All right. Let's get into the collective message. You all have tapped in live with Amazing Grace, and I'm here to drop a collective message for the collective energy. Take the energy as it resonates for you and leave the rest. I hope you all rose in love, peace, patience, and positive energy. If you need to start over, excuse me, if you need to start over, you got plenty of time to do that, okay? It's early. Happy Sunday, by the way. Anyway, so let's get into this message already off the rip. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Anyway, this particular message is about where you're going, okay? Not to just spill the beans on where you're going, but I feel like this is more of where you came from and like where you've strived to, like you have grown, you have persevered. This is a lot about the work you've done. This is a lot about your perseverance and the actions that you have been taking moving forward. Hey, Debu Tiny. Hi, Grand Rising. Thank you for being here. Um, I feel like it's been a long time coming. It has been a long time coming for a lot of you guys, and like the downloads that I've been getting lately have been indicating like great things in your energy. Like great things are to come, great things are happening. We're going through a significant change here within your ascension energy, okay? This ascension is a lot different from any other ascension you ever had, okay? I feel like y'all know that already. Just keep the momentum. You have built some type of momentum. Keep that momentum that you have built. I feel like you are also in a space where you are feeling creative, feeling more creative than you've ever been. Like for some of y'all been feeling like y'all in like a new space, because it's like for a hot second you was feeling like you couldn't create. You was feeling like you couldn't do different things that you normally used to be able to do. It was like, you know, when you're going through, when life is lifing, excuse me, when life is lifing and you're experiencing a different like dynamic of life, a different stage of life, where it's like you like that perseverance energy where you're having to move a mountain or climb a mountain, or you know, just don't lose me out, hold on. But you having to just be the very best. You have been working towards confirmation. Thank you. You have been working towards being better than who you used to be, okay? It's some people here that I've been picking up on for a while, y'all, from your past. People that have you know, people, places, and things, okay? Things have been coming up, but I feel like you are at a different space or a different place in your life. I feel like you have matured in a lot of different ways, and you know, it could have been like a hindrance. Somebody here was trying to either block and or stop a growth spurt in you. I feel like you had already like accumulated the necessary healing or the necessary growth spurt. You had already accumulated a lot of different energy. You had already went through a lot of different experiences. Okay, so just take the energy as it resonates, as this message won't resonate for everybody, just who is in this space at this time. um I feel like, people, places, and things may have been like a hindrance. For some of y'all, these it could have been an addiction that you had to fight off or fight through. It, like I been talking to y'all about, addiction does not have to be drugs or alcohol. It doesn't have to be that, but for some of y'all, it could have been that. It could be sex, or the way your thought process was, like your thought process, like you thinking negative all the time, or maybe you being in like a lack state of being, or lack was around you. For some of y'all was dealing with lack. Y'all were having, it was lack, people was trying to leech onto you or lack onto you, latch onto you, lack onto you, y'all. Somebody could want you to be in like this ongoing lack energy or a lack mentality, but I feel like your ancestors and the Most High God has like, you have been lifted up, or you have risen to the occasion, or you're rising. 2017 is significant. Somebody here could be 27 years old. It's something here significant about 2027. Okay, just take the energy as it resonates. But I'm definitely getting like, you may have even like self-sabotaged yourself, like by placing yourself in different situations and or boxes, or lowering your own energy, like stopping yourself, like playing yourself small and shit, when you know you got a big ass energy. Like, you've already been through a lot of shit. You've already experienced a lot of different things. A lot of y'all know what time it is. It's time to move forward to that new level, okay? The energies that you already been like manifesting, new love, new life, new opportunities. Y'all, some of y'all, well, the majority of you guys, you know what time it is. Like, we know time is an illusion. It doesn't exist. Blah blah blah. We know all that. But what I'm saying is the transit. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what transit we're in. Y'all feel the fire. Y'all feel the energy. Some of y'all could be like a fire sign. You can have a significant fire placement in your chart. It's because it's an option where it's like it does that, where you can push a button where it says say hi to Amazing Grace or something like that. And I know it's very, 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 it could be annoying sometimes, but it's a button that they will push to announce themselves, where to say hi or something like that. But eventually, yeah, because it do get a little frustrating sometimes when that button is pushed, but they're saying hi, hello, how y'all doing? So it's not a big deal. Once you are on the other end of that situation, then you will be able to see like, oh, okay. But anyway, this, somebody could want to say hello, or somebody could want to say hi. They feeling like you're on the other end of a situation. Like, also, when I just said that, it's like the tables have turned, is what I'm also getting. So it's like fate is playing out here. Your destiny is playing out here. And you may have ran into some blockages, or you may have even caused some blockages for your damn self. We just, listen, we take accountability over here on this channel. You could have been self-sabotaging at a point where your ancestors had to be like, hello, are you paying attention? Like, for real, like, your spirit team has been like trying to get your attention. I'm not saying that this is now, I'm saying that at a point where your spirit team was trying to get your attention so that you wouldn't go towards certain energies, or going towards certain places. Some of y'all were like in like shell shocked energy. I would just say shell shocked. because a lot of trauma that y'all had went through, like spiritual warfare could cause trauma. Here it is, y'all trying to fight trauma, like heal trauma, and here it is, y'all going through spiritual warfare and dealing with different attacks and shit from people, abuse, mental abuse, verbal abuse, spiritual abuse. You listen, so forth and so on. Y'all dealt with it a long time ago, like, and some of y'all have known, like y'all have grown into this space where you know how to protect yourself, you know how to fight spiritual warfare, you know how to stand up for yourself, you know how to speak up for yourself. You're very intellectual, very intelligent, might I say, might I add. Anyway, you're going places right now in this space. You're going places. I feel like you could be astral traveling. Somebody's gifts is like on 1,000 trillion. So you could be experiencing different things. Your dream state could be heavier. You could be seeing dreams. You could be like seeing the dreams, or you could literally like be like you're able to see, like you're being able to see, because at first some of y'all may have had a hard time seeing in your dreams, like you may have had a hard time running from something. Y'all may have even had nightmares before, but some of y'all may have had some dreams where you was trying to run from some shit and you was running slow. This gives me the indication of stagnancy, or someone trying to stop you from being able to move forward. That is what I'm getting. Okay. So y'all may have dealt with some different situations where you thought these people were like you, it was the end all be all, maybe friendships, lovers, just a lot of different energy that y'all have experienced where you may have thought these people was going with you, but it's like these people, a lot of different endings happen here. Ending of cycles. A lot of y'all were repeating like past life energy where you had to repeat a cycle or a lifetime or scenario with someone. That shit happened. It's done. Like those endings abruptly happened abruptly because it's like, I want to say you literally was like, it may have felt like your ass was trapped, yo. Like for real, it may have felt like you was trapped in a past life where you had to interact and react and feel out that energy of being in the past life. It could have felt like it was real, y'all. Like it happened in this lifetime. Like it was some real life shit, but really it was like, damn, this word, it's a word right on the tip of my tongue that you experienced. Okay, you were protected, you couldn't be harvested, you couldn't be attacked. It was like you were still being like protected in the midst in this flow state or some shit like that. Or it may have felt like you were, I can't even explain this shit, because now right now you're not in that space. You don't feel like you were being like like punished or stuck, or you couldn't escape some shit. Like you didn't know what was going on. You knew what was going on, but you didn't have no control over it. That's because it was a past life karmic lesson that you had to repeat, or you had to clean up or close out, or whatever. The shit is cleaned up, is closed out. Maybe people are feeling like how you feel. They could be feeling some type of way because you like, they thought they was finna keep you stuck in some shit, trying to relive something, but they don't feel like you did enough, or they don't feel like you was around enough for them to adhere to their own plans against you or some shit like that. That's for some of y'all. Just take the energy as it resonates. Like I said, this message may not resonate with everybody, but I know some of y'all felt that shit, like where you felt like the divine snatched your ass up to be in like a situation and or scenario. It was almost like you were in this movie or something. It's so crazy. Like it could have been like, felt like you was in a movie and this happened and that happened. It was an experience, okay? It was an experience within the matrix of like, you played a character in the movie. That's what it felt like. You were playing a character in the movie, but you really would have, it was the main, you got main character energy, like you the main character. And it's different experiences, different scenarios where the divine mother and father and the most high God, they watched you. Like they was like watching you from wherever they watching your ass at. They was watching you go through and grow through these different experiences to prepare you, to train you, to make sure that you were ready for that next level. Okay. So I feel like you passed. You are ready for that next level. You went through the experiences. You did what it is that you were supposed to do in situations. You may have humbled yourself. You may have dimmed your own damn light. You went through a lot of experiences, and here it is. You may have felt like these people was gonna be coming with you for the rest of this lifetime, or it was gonna be like this, and it wasn't. It wasn't that. That's not what it was. That's not what it was. You experienced that. You learned that lesson. You healed whatever that needed to be healed within the midst of a situation, and that's done. That's done. The cycle's closed. Whatever lingering, that's on them. Okay, is what I'm getting. That's on them. But anyway, let's get some tarot messages. We're not gonna use that deck. I'm gonna use this one. I haven't used this deck in a while, so we're gonna use this one. All right, you guys. Thank you all so much for being here. Happy Sunday. The sun is out, it's shining, it's so lit out there right now, y'all. It's warm. I'm enjoying every bit of it. Y'all know I'm a nature baby. I love being outside. I love the sun. I like to let the sun just hit me and kiss all over me. I love the sun so much. And it's beautiful out there, y'all. Divine Holy Spirit, angels and ancestors of the highest divine white light. If somebody here doesn't like your dialogue, or they don't like what you say, how you say it, they don't like you, they don't like the way you walk, they don't like the way you talk, and y'all don't give a damn. That's when I'm just getting that y'all are truly unbothered here when it comes to people, places, and things. You like, okay, that's over with. You closed out cycles of you having different addictions. Like I said, it doesn't have to be smoking or drinking. Okay, it could be any type of addiction. You have closed out those cycles. Like, you are at the level that the divine wanted you to get to, and it's your time. This is your time. This is your time to really truly show who you are and spread your wings and tell your story. And people can resonate with your story, and it's time for you to be that revolutionary when it comes to this spiritual warfare and this spiritual journey and things that you've experienced. Like, it's time for that, okay? It's time for that. Divine Holy Spirit, ancestors and angels of the highest divine white light, spirit team of the highest, everything that, listen, of the highest divine white light. Use me as a vessel at this time for my collective soul tribe, the collective energy, those who are on these difficult journeys where they've made it to a point to where they're leveling up in spirit, they're leveling up in physical, and it's a beautiful thing. Okay, let's get those messages. All right, because y'all went through the ratchet, y'all went through the trap house, y'all went through the lowest of the low, y'all done experienced all that shit. It's time for the unicorns and butterflies. Y'all remember when I used to be like, this shit ain't unicorns and butterflies and da-da-da, and being the chosen one is not a badge of honor. Do y'all remember when I used to be like, being the chosen one is this and being that? No, you got to go through hell first to get to heaven. Do you hear me? Like, you got to go through hell first to get to heaven. You just don't hop on a platform and be like, well, I'm gonna teach this and I'm gonna do this. No, you literally gotta go through shit. Like, you gotta go through the hurdles, you gotta go through the blockades, you gotta be able to persevere and cross those mountains, walk through the hellfire coal, and you gotta do all of that different energy before you can say you're a leader, or you're this person, or you're a healer, or you're this person. Like, no. You can't just get on the platform and say, well, this is what this is going to be, and creating off of other people's likenesses and building shit off the backs of others. Like, you cannot do that. Like, you're supposed to show up in your own survival mode. Like, not even you being in survival mode, because being in survival mode is like lack. But you have to speak about your lack points in your life too where you didn't have shit, like the Job energy where you may have lost everything. Like, we want to hear those stories. People want to hear the real you. They want to see the real you, and that's what you've been, and that's why they don't like you, because you've been authentic. You can, like, can't a motherfucker can't expose you because you're gonna expose your motherfucking self, and that's what they don't like about you, because you're that one. You're the one, and they know you the one. You know what I'm saying? And these were people that may have been trying to attach themselves to your energy. Okay, they may be like, I feel like and you were in different situations where messages wasn't coming through how they were supposed to for a significant individual, because your ancestors and your spirit team was literally hiding who you truly were. They just wanted you in there to grasp something. They just wanted you in there to learn something. You just went through that experience to get everything you needed. This wasn't about the next motherfucker. This was about your ass. Yeah. Take the energy as it resonates. All right, so let's go. The star. Star power, star energy, energy of healing. Just this energy of you being in this star energy. You are the star. You're the leading star. You're the leading lady or some shit like that. Or you're a leader. You're a leader of healing. Like, you are that one. Like, you are a healer. Like, you literally have had to go through and grow through shit before you can be in this energy. Like, you literally have been that one to go through them experiences where you've closed down and cleansed out past life karma, or karma in this lifetime, or from 20 lifetimes ago. You've done that shit. Like, you're an old soul. Like, and there's people here that I'm picking up on that may have felt like really like timid about your energy or something like that, or wanted to hold you back, or wanted to be a part, like they were a part of the past life energy where they were a hindrance in your past life, trying to use different shit against you to make it seem like this is that and this is it. That's why I always tell y'all, look at the fruits. What is the fruit hitting on? What have you seen this person go through? What have they been talking to you about? Like, well, how have you shown up when it comes to your destiny and what it is that you're supposed to be doing? Look at the fruits. You know what I'm saying? Remember the seeds that you already planted. Every plant can't grow or can't go with a significant plant. You're that significant plant. Okay? Your prophecy has been read over you. People have been reading your prophecy for a long ass time. It is your story that people be talking about. You're the star that people be talking about. These different readers, these different high priestesses, these different healers, so forth and so on. They're talking about you. Okay? Anyway, star energy. Somebody here could have Aquarius placement. Something here significant about an Aquarius. Okay? Period. Star energy. Something here significant about something happening right now in Aquarius season. This is the end. This is going to be like the end of Aquarius season. So just take that energy as it resonates. Happy birthday, Aquarius. If I have not told y'all happy birthday, okay? All right. What else is here? Work. 8 of Pentacles. Working on yourself. Listen, I just channeled the majority of the shit. Look how it's finna come out. You have worked so hard on yourself to the point to where you like, oh, all that hard working shit, that shit paying off. Now you're working smarter and not harder. And you have removed the hindrances. Your spirit team has removed the hindrances, and they done move shit around for you. Like, you feel it, you can see it, people can see it, they can even feel it. At first, when a motherfucker wasn't feeling you, and they want you to be this, and they want you to be that. They wanted people to view you as this and view you as that. And that's just not how you've been showing up, honey. That's not what shows up in your blueprint when they even snooping and spying and sneaking and geeking. That's not what shows up for you. Like, literally, y'all have been so protected from different people that are behind the scenes looking like this. Like, they looking and shit like, you think I'm better than you? That's what you think. That's your problem. That's a personal problem because people think that you're better than them. This is something they feel within themselves, or they think you trying to compete with them. Compete with what? You like, I am the light in the darkness, baby. I helped you see who your ass truly was. Here it is, you thinking you teaching me something. I really was teaching your ass something. And moved right on. And moved right on, honey. Hello. It's me. Anyway, the Eight of Pentacles is here. So, like, your work, your worth ethics, like your loyalty to the Most High God, like it's all here. You are deserving of what's happening to you in this season. And people can't handle it. They can't handle it. Listen, you're unattainable. Like the copying and all the shit you went through, and people trying to copy your energy and try to be you and try to copy your aesthetics or whatever. It's like you've been that. You've been that. You've been showing up in your authentic self. Like, that shit ain't changed. That's what's getting you to that star power. You being your damn self. You speaking up for yourself. You telling your story, your misfortunes and what your low vibrations. And you speaking up about who you've always been. Like, and where you're going and where you came from. And you're not ashamed of that shit. That is why you're here. You went through the journey for real, for real. You didn't take no shortcuts or none of that shit. You didn't have to do none of that. You didn't have to take no shortcuts and twiddle your fingers and wait on the next motherfucker to say, oh, you can do this or you can do that. You're unattainable. You can't be fucking controlled. Because you what? You have control over yourself. And you have been trained up to go. Like, you've been trained to go, baby. Listen. They was not trying to see this day come. These days. They didn't want that shit to come. Like, and now you don't have to respond to no negative energy being sent at you. You don't have to retaliate. That is not your job. Like, your ancestors and your spirit team is handling that shit that's going on behind the scenes. Or people trying to low-key expose you, or they wanna fight with you. They wanna fight with you. That's energy exchange. Don't exchange no energy. Don't exchange no energy. You got energy to continue to move through the rest of this mission. That's what you got energy for. You don't got energy to entertain the bullshit. People are exposing themselves. Like, literally, your past life enemies or the ones that want to be your enemy or they want to fight with you and shit, or they feeling like they doing something, you're the one really doing something. Just continuously taking accountability for who you've been in this lifetime, for who you were in the past life. That energy of being holding yourself accountable, nobody can expose you. Like, because you've been exposing yourself, and you will say what the fuck you did. That's what, energy of you walking away or like ignoring the energy, turning a blind eye or turning the left cheek or the right cheek. Listen. You know who you are, you know where you've been, and you know where you're going. Can't nobody use no big ass words or no deities or no teachings or none of that shit against you. Because your blueprint already been wrote out. Prophecy has been read over your life a long ass time ago. Okay? But anyway, so, because you had them people in the background like, all on that bullshit, and they can't handle it. They can't handle it. Look, you can. You handling they ass well. Unbothered, baby. Always check the fruits. Always check the fruits. Do a background check. Some of y'all have had to do a background check. Like, what the fuck was I doing? Like, what did I go through? Your ass was in a movie. You all in the videos. For real. But anyway, the work that you've done, you've been pouring into yourself. And like I said, you putting that good shit in, the good shit will come out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what's up. The moon. The Cancer could be significant. Somebody was behind the scenes. They was being very secretive. This could even be an Aquarius at work or an Aquarius that you was working with. Or this could be somebody that was working behind the scenes against you. This could literally be a damn celebrity working behind the scenes against you, doing shit to you or attacking your work during the moon phases, okay? Here it is, you too busy working on yourself, and there's a motherfucker here that want to attack you, and they doing moon rituals. Listen, This could even be them doing it on your womb. I just heard womb rituals. Wow. Take the energy as it resonates. They could be even working towards, like, working on your relationships, like trying to do spell work over your relationship. Somebody could literally be in fear of what's to come for you, and they shouldn't be. Like, move on with your life. What's the problem? They be having their own shit going on and worried about your ass. Want to fight with you, knowing damn well you ain't finna fight with them because your energy too high up. First of all, you can sit and cuss a motherfucker out. You can sit and argue with them, but for what? What you gonna gain from that? And you already know who you is and where you going. What you gonna gain from that? Ain't no earnings behind that shit. You don't get no earnings behind that shit. You don't get stripes for responding to a motherfucker that you know you were never supposed to be dealing with in the first place. And even if it wasn't like, let me rewind that. You may have went in just for the lesson. You may have went in just to learn that one thing and your spirit team pulled you out of there. That's what was supposed to happen. Like, and people can't handle that shit because of your growth about who you truly are. Here it is. They may have been looking at you as, oh, you ain't shit, or you this low vibration, or you need to heal this, or you need to do that. Here it is. You done already went through all that. Your spirit team put you in a space where they may have it like you were being hidden. They may have hid you. And you're hidden in plain sight. Thank you. Because I'm like, what? Hidden in plain sight. I just heard that loud and clear. Like, you were hidden in plain sight. What else is here? I don't even think I need these damn cards. These are tools. Listen, I'm channeled. The Nine of Pentacles is here. Okay, somebody knows that you're single. Okay, I feel like you could be single, self-sufficient, independent, and I feel like you were to be like in this space on your journey, on your path. Some of y'all have been this way. Y'all have been single. Y'all have been fighting spiritual warfare by yourselves. I mean, not necessarily by yourselves. In the spirit, as far as like your spirit team, your ancestors go, they've been helping you fight with the spiritual warfare too. But what I'm saying is that on this physical realm, you're supposed to be in this Nine of Pentacles energy, like single, sophisticated. Listen, single, self-sufficient, independent, that kind of energy. And doing this shit by yourself until that time came. Look, energy of happiness. Like, this could be you right now. Like, you're in a space, like, you don't have to even be in a relationship for some of y'all, but y'all are so happy right now. The sun is shining. Look, the sun is shining. The birds are chirping. Listen, we getting ready. Y'all getting ready. Take the energy as it resonates. Oh, shit. Somebody is missing out on an opportunity with you to share the wealth or to share some type of happiness. What's up, K.E.? What's going on with you, baby? How you doing? Red Violet, hello. Somebody here is missing out on an opportunity. Like, they may have had those moments where y'all could have been like this. Like, it could have been lit like that. But this person had other plans for you. They wanted to ruin your ass. They wanted to block you. They wanted to stop you. They wanted to make it the overlay for the underplay to make it like, oh, that was the right thing to do. Or just trying to cover up their bullshit with trying to make you seem like it was you and that you did all of this and this was something you created when you didn't do none of that. That was not something you created. Like, and when you were in different situations, like, you were like on your very best. Like, you may have had your moments of being like, no, whoop-de-bam, like being rebellious. Because you're a rebel with a cause. Like, you've been this. This is something you've been. And it's like, a motherfucker can't change you. Because that's the shit they were trying to change and trying to change you and trying to make you do this and thinking they was going to make you do that and making you feel bad. Or you going to hell and that's hell and this is this. And like, it was a lot you experienced. But you are in a space where you're supposed to be. So don't ever feel like, I'm not supposed to. Yes, you are. You're supposed to be right where you are, baby, okay? So continue to move in that space and be in your momentum when it comes to who you are and what you've been through. And you ain't no motherfucking victim. You've been victimized, okay? That's where we at. High levels, new levels, okay? We not even gonna honor or acknowledge the devils on that lower level or the devils on this level, because you know, new levels, new devils, but you don't got time, but you got bigger fish to fry and shit. Yeah. But anyway, this is the people that's missing out on the opportunity and they're pouting and they feeling some type of way. Somebody here was literally trying to make you miss out on the opportunity, or like they like just stop. That's that. Just stop. You don't have to retaliate. You don't have to regurgitate. You don't have to respond. You don't have to even see that shit. Motherfuckers is non-existent. You in a whole different portal. You in a whole different paradigm. You are not in the same paradigm as they are. So they feel like they missed out on an opportunity to share something with you, to share your wealth or your dreams or some shit like that. They're definitely feeling left out. They're feeling left out, but when it comes to somebody being manipulative or they got plans behind the scenes against you and they trying to build shit off of your talents or your likeness or your energy, and some of y'all have been through that. Y'all had already seen that before. Like when I'm telling y'all, when y'all energy was being blocked, where y'all felt like y'all shit was being blocked, that was your protection. That was protection. And a significant cycle in your life came where you were going through ascension. Some of y'all could be still going through ascension right now, but I feel like the awakening like really had it was the abrupt ending because of who you always been. The work that you've already done. Like a motherfucker they can't play on that shit with manipulation. They can't play on it with slander and like confirmation. They can't play on it. It can't be fucking played on. Thank you. They look, trying to make a ruckus, trying to distract you or disturb your peace. Or, you know, when you're not at peace, you can't manifest. Here it is, y'all bringing in love right now. Y'all are manifesting y'all soulmates and getting in that good ass energy that it was hard to get in. Because motherfuckers do that. You need to do this and you need to do that. And I'm attacking you behind the scenes and da da da. You're never gonna make it there. You're never gonna get there. She's like, what? Like, and I'm not saying a person was literally saying that to you. I'm just saying this is these people here behind the scenes. Like, I hope she don't get it. I hope he don't get it. What's this and what's that? Let me block this person. Like, for real. Like. Look, that shit funny as hell. These are people from your past that weren't coming with you, and you know why they're not coming with you? Because they were past like enemies, and they want to be an enemy, not right now. You can't be like, no, ma'am, I'm not finna participate in the melee with you, sweetie. You wanna know why? Because I know who I am. I know where I'm going. And you motherfuckers ain't coming. And that's a personal fucking problem. You were being attacked by these people. Whether these people were from your current, past life, past in this lifetime, or wherever the fuck they came from, okay? Move it around. These people were definitely attacking you or some shit. Look at this shit. 5 of Wands. It was a lot of chaos and conflict. They were causing a lot of chaos and conflict here behind the scenes to get you attacked. I feel like some of y'all were attacked on lies. Like some of y'all could have gotten lied on for these motherfuckers to attack you. Or a motherfucker lied to you and put you in a line of fire and literally had, knowing that they got an obsessive compulsive disorder within themselves where they be about all that shit. Here it is. This they smoke. They want you to be like the protector of them getting smoke and shit. No. Hell no. Nah. Like, no, you gonna get that work. If that work do for you, you gonna get that work. You cannot protect these motherfuckers. They been in bullshit, been doing different shit. They want to use you as their protector or use your energy to protect them because they know how abundant and protected your energy is. Like I said, you've had to go through moments or experiences where it may have seemed like you didn't have no motherfucking gifts or you weren't, like, you didn't know what the fuck was going on. That was the overlay for the underplay. That was a form of protection. Y'all better know that shit. Listen, y'all learning something on this Sunday. This is good Sunday. Listen. What else is here? Ooh. Energy of you holding back. Like, holding back your energy. Protecting yourself. Even taking the action of your protective covering. Just doing extra shit. I don't give a fuck. Be extra when it comes to your protection, because your ancestors be extra when it comes to these ass whoopings. They be extra as fuck when it comes to protecting you. You are the vessel that they chose. Hello. It's you. Hello. It's you. You back and shit, right? They chose your ass. You are the chosen one. Remember when I used to be like, this shit not a badge of honor? It's a badge of honor for you in this season. Because the war is won. Remember when I was talking to y'all about that years ago about, everybody saying they're chosen one, the 144 and shit like that. And ain't been a fought nothing. Ain't been a fought nothing. Like, what you doing, rituals and spells and shit? That makes you a chosen one? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Don't let me get to preaching today. Listen, this Sunday services. Anyway, holding back your energy or trying to keep you hidden for real, causing you like a no contact energy. Like, you could have had like no contact with these motherfuckers. Here it is. You like, well, where the fuck these attacks coming from? These motherfuckers all at a distance and shit trying to block you and stop you. Stop your victory or your victorious energy, wanting you to hold yourself back from your own justice, from your own victory. Like we just were talking about the self-sabotaging energy, and somebody wanted you to self-sabotage and not do what it is that you naturally know how to do or what you've naturally been guided to do. Here it is. They want you to listen to this, and they want to try to put it in your ear or have you blocked off from your ancestors or blocked off from your spirit team that is about the blueprint in the first place. Here it is. These motherfuckers won't even talk about your blueprint. Some of them, they knew about your blueprint and they knew that you weren't adhering to that blueprint or you weren't following the blueprint that you were supposed to follow. Hello. Six of Wands. You being victorious or you having a victory. Like, literally was trying to block you from that shit. You got somebody here that could be trying to apologize or they could want to apologize. Take the energy as it resonates, okay? I feel like somebody is making a fool of themselves. I'm picking up on secondhand embarrassment. Somebody here could even be feeling trapped and or stuck. Somebody here could be wanting to apologize to you for attempting to trap or have you stuck. Some type of attempt here, okay? I'm also getting the energy if somebody wants to communicate and or apologize to you before they go to jail. Somebody here could be a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy, or they could be an air sign, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, okay? I'm also getting the energy that you've been showing up as the Don Donna. You've been showing up as the Don Donna. People, they can't handle it. Look, you are the Empress. You are the Empress. I'm also getting some energy of this, a mothering energy that could be going to jail. Or this could be a mothering energy that was trying to block your blueprint or stop you from moving forward. They may have stopped some physical shit from happening on this physical realm, but they ain't been able to stop your spiritual gifts. They ain't been able to stop your spiritual inheritance, okay? Take that energy as it resonates. People were definitely trying to come up against you. Five of Swords. This could be a Libra, somebody here with the Libra being highly aspected as well. Or this could even just be you. Like, I'm getting that Empress energy. Somebody wanted to win at all cost against you. Or this is a mother that wanted to win at all cost against you. And you've walked away. Or you're walking away with the Eight of Cups. Hello. Somebody got a message that you're walking away or you're moving on. You're on a journey. They couldn't stop you. They couldn't block you. The prophecy has already been read over your life. Y'all, I channeled the shit out of this download. We didn't even need these. I channeled the shit out of this download. Let's get some intuitive cab, y'all. Unbothered. Unbothered, baby. Because you know where you are in your life, in what space you in. You know where you're going. You know what you got to do. You know what you had to do. You know why it felt like you may have got stagnated, where it may have felt like you didn't have what it is that you needed to move forward. You know why all that happened. It was a part of your blueprint. It was a part of the lesson. It was a part of the mission. It was a part of the journey. Okay? So it wasn't nothing, everybody trying to pull cards on your energy and try. They not even getting the accurate energy. They not even getting accurate information when it comes to you. Like here it is, they asking they dolls or rides, or they asking they guys this and this and that, and they not getting the right shit. That's how protect y'all asses is. Here it is. Well, they supposed to be doing this, and they think they got your blueprint written down packed. No, the fuck they don't. They don't even know nothing about you. Everything was being blocked. It was being blocked the whole time, and that's why people sitting around looking like confused and shit, and they so mad. They're mad as fuck and bitter and wanting to fight with you and wanting to like put you in places and spaces where they can get clout off your energy for fighting with you or tagging you or some shit like that. Like, ma'am, go to hell. Anyway, it's a form of manipulation, just like I said. Unbothered. Anyway, that could be significant for some of y'all. Just take the energy as it resonates. Sounds like a personal problem. Okay? Your ancestors are definitely divinely leading you and guiding you, because that's what this shit is about. It's about your bloodline, your ancestral bloodline. That's what this shit been about. Who you are. Your blood. Something here is significant about your blood, but your blueprint is connected to your bloodline. It's all connected. You've been healing your ancestors. You've been venerating them. They've been rising in big energy or ascended energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They've been showing you the real. Like you've been seeing the real. Here it is. And this is you supposed to be doing this. For first, it was you supposed to be doing this, and here it is. What the real shit is, you supposed to be doing this, but now it's you're supposed to be doing this. What? Trying to hinder, trying to be a hater and shit out loud though. You being a hater out loud, like that shit crazy as hell to me. That shit crazy as hell to me, dog. But anyway, what's in these messages for the collective? Just different experiences that you've been through, baby. Like, okay, that was an experience. Let's keep moving forward. Ooh, abuse. Literally, some energy of you going through abuse. You've been there and done that. Like you had an Ice King trying to put you in this space, or they may have done some shit. An Ice King may have put you in like a space where like you went through some shit. Like you definitely went through some shit. This is the energy of these people from the past. Like these people that can't go with you. An abusive motherfucker can't go with you. You learned a lesson from this person. Whether this was physical abuse or this was attacks behind the scenes. Channeled messages. Like I just channeled this whole damn download. I'm ready to throw it. No, I'm just playing. But anyway, you are definitely being seen as high honor. Or this could be an energy of high honor. Somebody in this space of high honor could want to apologize to you. That's also what I'm getting. Or this high honor individual wants to put you in a place or on, like I'm hearing, on a pedestal. Like you're deserving of whatever this is. That because you went through all this shit on your journey and on your mission, and you know who you are, where you've been, what you've been through. Can't nobody tell you, oh, that the government didn't do that to you. Oh, that's not the government, or the government this and the government that, and it be that. Don't ever let nobody manipulate you out of some shit you know you went through. You know what I'm saying? Thinking they can play on your shit, causing manipulation and doing manipulative shit. Them people not coming with you. They never were intended to come with you. Okay? That's why the abrupt ending happened, like how it did. What else is here? Endings. The abrupt ending. That's why it happened. Because your blueprint already set out for you. Shall I say? Listen, your blueprint already been made up. Everything, the prophecy of your life is already made up, and that's why you in this space. Because you're deserving of this. You worked very hard for it. You paid off your karmic debt. You learned your damn lessons. You healed yourself from the worst shit you didn't think you were going to heal yourself from. This is when I say in spaces and in places that you've already been. You've already been there. You've already done that. Been there and done that. That's your energy. And your ancestors, they had you playing the overlay for the underplay for many. For many who thought that they were gonna be this person or be in your space where or yo sitting on your throne and shit. No, ma'am, you got your own throne. Sit on it. I'm not denying that you. I'm not denying that. But what I'm going to deny is you being a hovering motherfucker over my energy. That's what we're gonna deny. We're denying all access to motherfuckers that thought they was finna latch on to your energy. That's how you get people latch on to your energy. That's how people connect chords to you. Here it is, you teaching you're teaching people about how to release themselves from the cord, and you trying to attach your cord to the next motherfucker. You gotta pick one. Pick a struggle. Anyway, you're in this space right now. You're in this energy of abundance because you are deserving. The war is won. The war is won. You won the battle. That shit over with. One more. Ooh. Divine masculine. I got divine masculine, real love, and freedom. I'm going to take these. Oh, excuse me. Abundance. You moving on towards your abundance. You moved on from these different people that thought they was gonna latch on to your fucking energy, whoever they supposed to be. It don't matter. Like y'all have had experiences with bad teachers. Y'all have had experiences with toxic motherfucking teachers. Let's talk about it. Y'all have had those experiences. Different readers on these platforms, toxic, trying to teach you some shit that they're doing behind the scenes or they're doing out loud. That's why I said people will expose themselves. They will expose themselves for who they really are. And here it is, you in this energy, and they know you is. Like, let it go. Let it go. The lesson is learned. That cycle is closed. Let it go. For some of y'all, didn't even have to do a cord cutting on a motherfucker because there was no cord there. You were so protected they couldn't even latch a cord onto your ass. Anyway, you've moved on to freedom. You've freed yourself. You could definitely be feeling liberated. Somebody here is about to travel. I talked about you traveling. You're going to places. You're going to higher heights. You're going places you may have never been before because of all this work you've done. And you are going to meet your soulmate, a real love, a true love. This was your blueprint. This was your fated energy. So you weren't gonna never be alone. And I told y'all this. Y'all may have felt like y'all were by yourselves with that Nine of Pentacles energy, or you being single. That's because your ass supposed to be, or working alone, because that's because your ass supposed to be. Because you're moving towards this. You're about to travel towards this energy. I'm gonna leave it there to take the energy as it resonates and leave the rest. Okay? I love you guys so much. It is just abundance alone to be able to teach and preach and relay these different messages to you all. For you to be able to take that energy in. It's a form of an abundance. It's in a form of healing as well. All right, y'all. I'm going to get out of here so I can eat my salad. Because I got the salad and I'm going to eat my salad. I want to eat my salad. But anyway, you're welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. And I have some spots available for personal readings. I do have some spots available, you guys. Today I'm taking readings all day. Y'all see my soft launch flyer. The business line number is on there. There are $55.55 at this time. The prices won't change. That is going to be something that I'm going to be implementing in the menu. Okay, but the rest of my menu has not been posted. I am working on posting the rest of my menu, but for now, we are offering a soft launch menu for you guys. Okay, like I said, it's $55.55. I do have a business line. My business line is open. You can book an appointment for later, or you can book an on-site appointment today. Okay, because I am off work. So if you want to hit the business line up, like I want a reading right now, make the payment and we will move forward. Okay. All right, y'all.